Get over to line 3. Let's go over to Christophe in France. Christophe, welcome to the show, amigo.
Christophe, how are you, my friend?
Oh, hello, Uncle Bob, Eric, Petit Sarah, and Grandma. Thank you once again to take my call, Uncle Bob.
Now look at the two of them, if you can see them. Can we pan over there and see these two hens?
Christophe actually called Sarah Pretty Sarah. He does that every week. He calls her
look at
Sarah.
these. Look at these women.
It's really sweet.
They're look. I know you're looking for the chat room, but look at these two hens. They've got their little toys in their hands. Oh, go ahead, dear. What are you going to say? What hen? Aren't you a hen?
That's like a good.
Well, you're not a cock, are you? You're not a rooster, are you?
Whoa!
What'd she say? You're not a cock, are you? Are you a rooster?
Oh, this is
well, then you'd be a hen.
This is so on the edge right here, Bob. This is very on the edge.
Oh, I didn't think so. I didn't mean it to be. I would never do that, because you know what Mom said.
What'd she say?
Well, you know, I keep repeating it over and over and over again until our audience, the audience, your audience, gets it right. He never met a woman
he didn't like.
You got that right, and that's true. Even though the hens are playing with their toys. All right, so go ahead. What are your questions, Monsieur
Christophe?
Come on.
Uncle Bob, I am near you as long as I still don't realize the complicity that you give me every week, Uncle Bob.
Thank you.
You know that it's a great honor for me.
Thank you.
Today I have prepared some questions about your singer career.
Well, I started singing when I was in the lower school. I sang White Christmas when I was 12 years old, and it was a wonderful experience. And then I moved up and I sang in a nightclub from the time I was 19 to the time I was 22. But it wasn't just in a nightclub. I sang with the Johnny Gilbert's Orchestra, and then I sang with another band. And he's now living here in California, and called me and we spoke. And so I had a 3.5-year singing career, and then I went out to Hollywood, and then my whole career started over, and I sang and did albums in Spanish, and I also did songs in English for Warner Brothers Records, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Enough about me. What about you?
I don't understand, sorry.
No. What did you do? You must have tuned this out because you were bored with what I was saying.
Okay, but for my first question, I want to know if you have learned several musical instruments, and what is the instrument which you are most comfortable with? Trumpet.
I was a trumpet player in a band and an orchestra, and I enjoyed it. And I love rhythm, though. I love piano, bass, and drums. Those are my favorite instruments. Guitar probably is my most favorite. Next question, monsieur.
Okay. Your voice is also a beautiful musical instrument, but did you take singing lesson, and who was your teacher at this time?
Richard Marx. Dick Marx was his name. His son became a fabulous success, going all over the country now as we speak. I talked to him, 2 days ago, was it, Grandma?
This past week, yes.
Last week. And anyway, I have had that great experience to be able to sing with Dick Marx, who was my instructor, and then Richard Marx, his son, has the one that produced those songs that you hear my daughter sing every week on our show, but she doesn't sing them with the orchestra in the background because that was supposed to be filled in later, but she quit. I mean, after the magnificent reviews, oh my gosh, 7 years ago she quit, and c'est la vie, and what can I say, huh?
Okay. My last question, during your career you have recorded several songs, but is there a compilation available on the market?
I don't know, but my favorite song that I did was Again, this couldn't happen again. I love that song. So that's my favorite song, and I was going to do Robert Conrad Sings About Love, but I put it on the back burner. Then I was going to do the book, Robert Conrad, the guy from 63rd Street, and put that on hold because there's so much going on in my life. I just don't know how to get going, and I'm all right with that because I've had a full run, and I'll get back on page 1. Right now I'm on page 2000.
Okay, Uncle Robert, that's it for my phone call. Thanks again for your kindness, and do me the honor of your sincere friendship.
Thank you. Now I have a question for you.
Okay.
I will. That's not a threat. That is a promise. When I come to France, primarily to Paris, because it's the big city, I want you to let me know how we do this. We can arrange this. We can have a little get-together with the French fans somewhere in the hotel in the city and have a few hors d'oeuvres and cocktails and just talk. I want you to help me with how we do that. Will you do that?
Okay, of course.
Right. Now, how far do you live from Paris?
In Paris.
You live in Paris?
Yes.
Well, perfecto. My goodness gracious me. I can't tell you how happy I am, because I will be in the next week back home. And where's my home?
Okay.
Where's my home?
Okay, all the people who love you can do like me by calling 818-353-1276.
Oh, thank you so much. Au revoir, merci beaucoup.
Have a good show next week. Au revoir, mes amis. Bye.
Merci.
Guys, stick around. More great stuff coming up here in the PM show with Mr. Robert Conrad. We'll be back right after this.